Hey guys, we're back at one of our favorite Rentham locations here with Farmer Chris. And Chris, there's no snow, right? Which you look around the farm and you see it might as well be spring because things are still happening, right? And I think the important part for everybody to realize is how year-round White Barn Farm supports our community, right? So tell us what you guys have going on right now with produce and what are the happenings at the farm?
Yeah, so right now, I actually really enjoy this time of year for food-wise. We have some of our holdover crops grown in New England, storage crops that were picked in October, things like potatoes, things like carrots, parsnips, onions, garlic, sweet potatoes, those like really kind of hearty sort of cooking things that you sort of like think of like winter with.
Yeah.
And then we also in our greenhouse, the days are getting a little longer, so now our spinach is starting to pop and we're starting to get like cold hardy spinach that tastes like so different than that clamshell of baby spinach that you see in a grocery store.
Yeah.
This has like vigor to it. It has like kind of like nutrient. You could like almost taste like the like dormancy that it's had that like lasted through like 0-degree temperatures, and now it's here and it's alive and it feels good. So we eat that kind of stuff, and then honestly we have like grass-fed pork, grass-fed meat, eggs, things like that as well, that also kind of just really complement all of our dishes.
Yeah, so I mean this time of year, right? You mentioned what you have going on in the greenhouse, but there is an opportunity for shares regardless of what the weather's doing, right? What does that look like?
So with White Barn Farm is geared towards a food first establishment.
Yeah.
We want to give you guys food. We want you all to eat really healthy.
Yeah.
For us to do that here in New England, it does take a lot of time and energy at this time of year. We got Meredith and Allison in the greenhouse figuring out what kind of seeds to buy. I got to get potting soil. We got to work on our building projects.
Yep.
We're doing a whole new greenhouse layout for our production and things like that. So to do all those things, for us to provide you all with food, come the time of year where you kind of generally think of abundancy, we sort of need like some financial help, like an investment, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to go to a bank. I want to go to you guys.
Yeah.
And so what that looks like for us is like a pre-purchased share, right? Of like starting at $162 in the spring. You can do a year-long bundle. You can buy a summer share. You can buy a fall share. You can buy a winter share.
And it's year-round. I think that's what people overlook, right? Like, oh, winter, the farm's dormant. That's not
Nope,
the case.
you can do a year-round, what we call a farm bundle. That starts May 1st. That's about 6 weeks.
Okay.
And that's going to consist of early greens. It's going to consist of radishes. It's going to consist of scallions. It's going to consist of probably like maybe some dried beans, maybe a little bit of holdover from the spring. From the winter, maybe like an herb plant, things like that. And then also like, so the share, if you didn't do a share before, or you've done one before and you were like, oh, it was too much food, or I didn't have enough choice, we've created a new style share.
Okay.
And it's really important for everyone to kind of understand that. We've kind of mimicked the seasons. So we sort of mimic the time frames amongst the actual seasons on when White Barn Farm can produce as much as we possibly can. Because that's really what I want to do, is I want to get you guys having our food. So within that, we've also created a larger choice-based system. So wrap your head around this. Imagine what it looks like here at White Barn Farm. You're going to walk into either a tent, right?
Yep.
It's right there.
Yep.
You're going to see wonderful customer service. You're going to see a plethora of vegetables. On Monday, you would have received an email saying, these are our 8 items you're going to get to choose from. You got bags of arugula, radish, scallion, Hakurei turnips, also known as salad turnips. Let's say we've got maybe early beets, and salad mix, head lettuce, and a bunch of kale. Okay, those are 8 to 10 items.
Yep.
Within those 8 to 10 items that you can choose from, you come to our farm stand and you choose 6 of those. Okay, so if you really like arugula, you can choose 2 bags of arugula. You're like, I really want head lettuce. I could choose 2 bags of head lettuce. And I love radishes and Japanese salad turnips. There you go, that's your share.
Yeah, so you're almost shopping within the share.
You're shopping within the share, which I think is really cool.
I think the sentiment is you guys do an amazing job of wanting to support local, and here we're asking the local area to do the same. I mean, they want to support you, but just making sure everybody's aware this is a year-round thing with fresh produce. You're supporting local, we're happy to support local, and locally sandwiched in between such nature. So great place to come hang out, walk around, have a cup of coffee, see the produce, and enjoy all that White Barn Farm has to offer. Chris, thanks for all you do for the community.
Thank you.
And looking forward to seeing all the farm happenings this year.
Of course. Awesome. Thanks,
Thanks
Julie.
so much.
Yep.